So welcome back to the third part of today's webinar. We have one more speaking activity for you to enjoy. And we are going to talk a little bit about setting goals, for us and maybe also for students. We started doing this a little bit in the Telegram groups. I wonder what some of your goals are as a teacher for adding more English into the classroom, and your tips for helping to have more English going on. I saw one person shared an idea. She writes the instructions for her activities in English before the lesson. That's something I used to do too. If I had a worksheet, a photocopy for the students to do, I would write my instructions on my copy. And when I show the worksheet to the students, I can actually read my own instructions. I can see them. And that helped me to give short, clear instructions to the class. I wonder if you have any tips or strategies that you will want to share. You might want to start thinking about that. I'll give you a chance to share in a minute in the breakout rooms. I also invite you to think about goals. We have invited you 3 or 4 times in the course to think about some goals for adding a little bit more English into your lessons. And some of you have shared nice expressions how you are going to start the class and finish the class in English. I think students will enjoy it because they're very positive messages. I wonder what your goals are. We also had some nice reasons from Tarsila earlier. She will recognize these. These are from the PowerPoint that Jacqueline and Tarsila prepared earlier. All right. We think it's really important for you to understand that your English is good enough, for sure. You never need to worry about the level of your English when speaking with the students. All the English that you share is valuable for them. These were all discussed in the lesson before. So in the next breakout room activity, we'd like you to have a discussion and share your ideas with the other teachers about your reasons for using English, which ones are important for you, how confident do you feel about speaking English? What are your goals? What tips would you have? So we'd like you to think a little bit more about how you're going to take the English into your classrooms, because you're back in a new school year. I think all of you are now teaching again in a new school year. Any questions? Problems? This is also something, of course, we could apply with the students, but let's talk about it as teachers today first. So I'm going to ask Massimo if he's okay with setting up and sending us to breakout rooms.
Yes, I will be very shortly.
Fine. Okay. Are there any questions from anybody before we begin?
Okay.
Great. So we'll see you. And I think you will have, about, shall we say about 6 minutes? We'll do this a little bit quicker. We're getting towards the end of our webinar. And of course, there will be opportunities for you to share later on in Telegram and on Facebook. You want me to show Tarsila's reasons again? Sure, I'm happy to do that. Is that all right? Okay, Sergio? Or Sergio, I should say. Great, super. All right, Massimo, we're ready to go.
Okay.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Lovely to see you all coming back.
You're back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Good. That's good.
Great moment.
Super.
Hello again.
Hello. I
Very
hope you
good.
were able to share some of your top reasons for using English, some of your goals, and that you found it useful to share in the breakout rooms. Of course, we're happy to see comments in the chat, and you're welcome to share later on in Telegram or in Facebook, or now if you particularly want to say something. Because we're not enough time as usual. Okay, we have just a little bit left of the screen sharing, and then I want to open up so we can all see each other, okay? To summarize some of the things that we've been doing today, we practiced 3 different speaking activities. We hope that you'll try the show and tell with your class. And we really wanted you to see the effect of having some planning time and some rehearsal time, and the effect that that has on a speaking activity. So I almost always give my students 1 or 2 minutes of silence before we start a speaking activity for them to make notes or to think. And I trained my students that when I stand in a special place in the classroom, I am not going to talk. So I have a place in the room where I go and I stand, and the first time the students look at me and say, "Teacher, what are we doing? Why aren't you teaching?" And I say, "Shh." And the students learn that when Kristina stands in that spot, we are preparing and she is quiet. It takes 2 lessons and they learn that. And it really helps with their speaking. So my students speak more English because they are prepared. I offer you that as my tip for today. Silence is a very useful tool for a teacher. Although it feels a little uncomfortable maybe the first time you try it. So I'm curious to see your responses to this strategy later on, okay, after the webinar. So I am going to be sending you a questionnaire later, probably tomorrow in the evening. It is Sunday, right? To get some idea about the course, what you think, what you feel, and your suggestions for making it better. Curious about how you're feeling just right now. Yeah, Saturday, we just did a webinar. So I'd love to see your numbers in the chat. You know, you're feeling a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, there's a lot of 5s. I mean, that's really nice to see. You don't have to write 5. It's not a requirement. And if you're feeling, it's not a 5 for me, I'm not sure, you are very welcome to reach out to me on Telegram with a private message and say if you have any problems or it's not going perfectly for you, because we want to improve the course all the time. That's really lovely. I'm going to stop.
Kristina,
Yes.
you will get better grades if you write 5.
Definitely not. No. 5 it's nice to see a 5, of course. I mean, it makes me happy, but I'm going to learn more if you tell me it's a 3 and you tell me what I need to do to make it better, right? So 5 is nice. Of course, I'm happy, but a 3 makes me a better teacher.
But I think
I'm never upset.
we are being true. The course is very good. I'm thinking it's up.
Great. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Anderson. That's lovely. Okay. Yes. Okay. So I see one person who's a little bit confused. I ask you please to reach out to me. And yes, we can definitely take up some pictures of the participants. If you can put your camera on for a
So,
moment.
Kristina,
Yes,
may
please.
I say something?
Sure. Of course.
So, for me, it's a gift, okay, this course. It's a gift for us because we need a lot, okay? It's my opinion. I would like to have so many time with you and the other teachers, okay? It's for me, it's a gift, okay?
Wonderful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's nice to see so many people's faces. I'm going to take a screenshot in a moment, and maybe you'd like to put your cameras on, as many as possible. That would be so nice. And then there's 2 whole screens of you. So it will take me a moment to get everybody there. That's the first one. Let me just save that. And I'm going to go and get the second set of people there. Okay. I think, yes, you're putting up your cameras. That's wonderful. Give everybody a moment because I can see there are still people turning cameras on. I like the fact that some of us are doing our hair. And people have moved to get better light. So here we go. That's wonderful. And that's the second.
So may I say something? Celia sent a message. I'm sorry because sometimes I need to to hide my face. Okay, because okay. So I'm sorry, Celia and the others teachers. Okay, just to see my face. I'm really sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay. Did you have your face shut before? I'll just take another screenshot. I don't mind. One more. Get everybody in there. All right, so we have a third one. And I'm sure that some of the mentor teachers have also taken a couple of screenshots. So I've got 3 shots. That's lovely. Excellent. So I'm wondering if there's anybody who would like to share anything else. This is actually the end of the webinar. I'm going to stop the recording in a second, but stay here and chat with people. You can stay, you can go. Entirely up to you. Maybe we could just all have a nice wave and say thank you to everybody for coming while we have everybody there. It's lovely. I'll stop the recording now.